Martinsville. How bad do I want to go to Martinsville? So badly. I would like to badly go. I want to go badly to Martinsville. I'd like to go there. Note to self. Got to go to Martinsville. Not for the spring race. For the fall race. Seeing Jeff Gluck look awesome. Like that. What he was talking about there on his story today or his Twitter timeline. Anyway, I can say this. This is the smallest outright card I've had all year. Smallest outright card I've had this year. But the biggest outright bet. So we'll start with that. All right, everybody. Well, I am still sober. Sad. Unfortunately. But I've got an NA cider right here. All right. Cheers. Second to last, taking up the penultimate pull. The penultimate pull. Yes. I love when I can fit penultimate into something. All right. Let's get into it. ETA and Kid. I mean, the 12th or the 14th is the due date. Should be any time, though. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just get into. Oh, hang on here. Martin Truex Jr. Seeing some Marty Party love. Odds makers have drastically reduced his odds from somewhere in the 16-18-1 range all the way up to now down to 7-1. I would take all the 7-1 action on Martin Truex Jr. all day long. I think we saw him last year in this race, pull it, and have the same damn problems he has this year. He is not good on the long run. And I will, when talking about someone else, I will hang on, I just saw something. Watch weather front closely. Heavy weather systems make women go into labor. Joey, is that true? Kind of scares me. I don't think we have any weather coming. Anyway, I think Martin Truex Jr. is going to fall off. Here's the deal with Truex. Can he stay out front if he keeps his track position? Yes, I think he can stay in the top 5 all day. If Truex ever loses his track position, he will not get it back. He will not get it back. Okay, I don't think this is, unless he somehow is able to steal track position somehow. I don't think he can drive back through the field. His car is not that good. Is it good on the short run? Yes, absolutely. It was good on the short run in practice, on his first run and his second run. Way too much fall off, and it right out of his own mouth. We are not good on the long run. So, yeah, that clown James Small makes me nervous. I agree. Could be a lot of yellows or I think there'd be a lot of green flag racing. All right. Chase Elliott. I mean, here's the thing that concerns me with Chase. His first run was okay. Okay. I think he was okay. Then he made 2 more stops and didn't make a long run after that. I would have liked to have seen him run more laps. He should be the favorite, because I think he races better than he practices. I am not playing him. I do not have Chase on my card. I missed the 8-1 earlier in the week. I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. I don't have Chase to win this week. I have a lot on him to win. I have a lot on him to win the championship at 40-1. So, Nigel, what's up? What are you saying Chris for? You got to give me something more than that. I agree. I think in order to have Chase on your card today, it has to be the championship price. I agree. And that's where we screwed up yesterday. Last week. We should have, I came on here and I said, you can't have Reddick at 4-1, which I still don't think you should have had Reddick at 4-1 last week. We should have been saying, take him for the championship. That's a way to protect yourself against a Reddick win. I am doing the same thing this week with Chase. I think he's good. I do not think he is the best car. Maybe top 4, top 5, but he still has to race better than he looked in practice, in my opinion. William Byron. Man, he pitted a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4 times he pitted, and he had a little bit of fall off. Gonna be good, not great. Gonna be good, not great. But I don't know. Like, is he gonna need to race for points? Like, what's the deal with him and Larson? How are they gonna play this whole thing out with points? What's Bell gonna do? I don't know. I don't think that Byron was the best Hendrick car, maybe the third or fourth best Hendrick car, if you ask me. So, in my opinion, the fourth best Hendrick car after practice. Chase Briscoe. I mean, he just qualifies well here. I think he's going to be good. He pitted a lot, but I think Chase just races well here. I have nothing on him nor against him. Solid. I think if you didn't get on him before practice and qualifying, most of those numbers are burnt out. I don't think you can take him. Let's see here. Ty Gibbs. I don't like Ty today. He was fast in the short run. We saw short run cars qualify well. Good cars in the short run in practice qualified well. Truex and Ty Gibbs would be one of those guys. Good on the short run, lots of fall off. Do you trust Ty Gibbs? If Ty loses track position, I will put him in the same boat as Truex. If he loses track position, he ain't getting it back. He cannot race back through the field. I don't think there's a chance. Yeah, Big Ross fading Tyrone. I agree. Gibbs and tire fall off. Yep, agree. Harrison Burton. Do you guys want me to talk about Harrison Burton? Should we talk about the lies that Jeff Burton says on TV? Oh, this LaJoy car was fast in practice. No, he was in qualifying trim. Jeff, why don't you let the world know that he was in qualifying trim? Instead, you just say something stupid, like us fans are stupid. Like Corey LaJoy in the 51 is fast at Martinsville this weekend. No, he's not. Okay, he was in qualifying trim. I don't know. Harrison Burton, okay. I don't know. I got nothing on nor against him, nor will I bet real money on him. He didn't have a lot of fall off, but I think that is more of a product of a particular team than it is a driver. Yeah, lots of Dylan Love. Yeah. Let me get through this before I go off on my rant. Alex Bowman. Jacob was right. This, to me, is the best Hendrick car. But Jacob already knew that I thought that. So as much as I want to give him credit, he knows. I already have him. I think that if there is a car, like we saw last year with Eric Almirola in the 10 car, that could race up there for a potential win that's not in the playoffs, it is Alex Bowman. The hack could maybe win. So I like Bowman. I haven't been able to get anything on matchups. I'm going to check to see if odds are up. Let's see. Oh, yep. Hang on here. Let's have a look. I'm just now getting access to on-screen stuff. Jacob, text me Bowman matchup stuff. Okay. I like Bowman. Ryan Preece. Is anyone shocked that Ryan Preece's short track qualified well? He was 4-1 top 10 early in the week. I like that price. I don't necessarily like the price change there, plus 280. I don't know. I'm not big on that. I think Preece could be good. He wasn't fast short run, but long run, I thought he was solid. Kyle Larson. He was good. He's not great. He's good, but not great. A little bit of fall off. You know, he was kind of that second tier of speed behind a driver that was kind of far and away the best. There was like this second tier guys. I would throw Larson in there, Bowman in there. Joey Logano probably in there. Priest top 5 and top 10 worth a sprinkle. I don't hate that. At all. Wow. Bowman top Chevy 15-1 on Caesars. Okay. I don't think that's a bad play at all. Bowman over Logano, I do not like that. Bowman over Buescher, minus 160. I mean, I think he's going to beat Buescher. Austin Dillon. I know there's some Austin Dillon love. I don't know. He pitted 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Lots of fall off towards the end. I don't know. I could see him being okay, but if he loses track position, he's gone. I did not take Austin Dillon over him. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Larson's going to be good. Hi, Hot Guy Pod. Is that you're trying to get a shout out? Bowman over Keselowski. Yeah, I could get behind that. Maybe I could get behind that. Bowman top 10. Yeah, you gotta just remember when at top 10, you're probably talking about everybody in the playoffs is a top 10 with the exception of Reddick. So you're looking at 7 drivers already in the top 10. So is Bowman a minus 110 to kind of be that next guy? Josh Berry thought he'd be decent. I don't know. I don't really trust Berry again. I almost would trust Berry if he qualified worse. I think he'll hang around. But I don't think he's going to finish in the top 10. Joey Logano was pretty good. This is one where I don't even think the 22 team looking ahead to Phoenix could even screw up this track for Joey Logano. I think he's going to be strong. I think he runs in the top 10 all day long. I think he's up there beating and banging right around probably the top 5. He did have good long run speed. I think that camp just in general was pretty solid. I would be okay with any Logano bet this week if you are high on him. I would be okay with it. He is going to be way better than Tyler Reddick, who has clearly mailed it in this week. Let's see. Where are we at? Todd Gilliland. Man, old Toddy. A little bit of fall off. There's some love for Gilliland. Maybe he could be around there. Logano over Gibbs, minus 115. I don't know. I kind of like that. I think Logano's better than Gibbs. Yeah, Logano to beat Bell, Elliott, Truex, worth a sprinkle. I don't like Logano outright. I don't think you can take him in that. You can take him in matchups. You can take him in groups. Bell, Elliott, Truex. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe. He's better than Truex. That's the thing. He's only better than Truex, probably. Todd Gilliland. There's some love for Gilliland if you like that top 10 number. Okay. I don't trust him in matchups. If he loses track position, he's going to the back. And now the guy that I've just jinxed beyond all belief this week, or in the past few weeks, I've picked him. He's been my pick to win. And I can tell you right now, I am not picking Ryan Blaney to win this race. Absolutely not picking Ryan Blaney to win this race. Do I need to say anything else? Ryan Blaney is not going to win this race. I'm not going to say it. Because I jinx him when I do that. But Ryan Blaney is not winning this race. He was not the best car by a lot. So I can't pick him just because I've lost so much on him picking him to win. So yeah, if you're only listening, if you're only listening, maybe you got to watch the video here, because Ryan Blaney has no chance at winning this race. He did not have the best car. So, any questions about Blaney? Yeah. Yeah. So, yep, no chance at winning. Yeah. Will we get better than 6-1 live? Maybe, maybe, but I don't know. Yes, I have a lot on his championship. I wouldn't publicly say to do that, but I do. Yeah, yeah. Don't bet him to win the championship. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, make sure yeah, make sure that you're watching. I don't necessarily like him. I don't like fading him over. I don't like fading Chase. Yeah. Yeah. So, any more questions about Blaney? If I weren't to jinx him, it would definitely be the biggest bet I've made this year as an outright. Daniel Hemrick, this is just not, I don't even put him in the same category. Like, this is a track that's good for him. He just got a great qualifying. Like, that whole group of had just weird people inside the top 10 or qualified well. So, we'll get to Denny. Chris Bell. Where is, I imagine that this Chris Bell team was probably hoping that they qualified better. They're going to have to grind to get points. I'm not saying that they're in panic mode, but they are up against a potential non-playoff or a must-win driver winning. So that leaves only one spot available for points. So I think that this 20 team was probably a little unhappy with where they qualified, but their long-run speed is there. I do think their long-run speed is there. This is the opposite of the 54 and the 17. I do think that there's long-run speed. Yeah, the track will rubber up. Yeah, if he scores 34 points in, he's in regardless of the winner. Yeah, so but I don't know how many points he's going to score in stage 1. I don't know how many points he's going to score in stage 1. He's got to just kind of ride around 15th or so all day. At the very least, I think he has to finish in the top 10. Yeah. I mean, if you want to add, you can add. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I think Byron could make it uncomfortable for him. I agree. But I don't know how good Byron is. Wow, that's a good point. He finished 5th in stage 1 and 22. Okay, so Nigel's saying he started 20th and finished stage 1 in 5th. So it is possible. You clearly are biased because no one just knows that off the top of their head. That's someone that has skin in the game and had to look to justify their bet, which is a good point. So can he get up there? Yes, absolutely. I think his car is good enough. This 18-1 price on him to win, I thought that was there. It was a little bit high. I don't know that I like his win price, but I do think that he finishes in the top 10 and is definitely will have a chance at the top 5. Michael McDowell was pretty good. This is typically a track where your heavy braking guys are pretty good. And Michael McDowell, road course, heavy braking guy. If you are backing McDowell, he ran some good laps late. I don't hate him, but I have nothing on him. I have no matchups, nothing other than the one that I played on the Stay Green podcast, Blaney over Hamlin, which obviously beat the market, so that's not going to win. Kevin, I think you're right. The 12 versus 20 in Phoenix is the race we all need. It's the race we all need. Brad Keselowski. I just don't know. He didn't run long enough. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on Brad. I just don't know. If Brad had run a long run, I would probably know better. Hey, God. Excuse me. I just don't know. He didn't run long enough, so I can't back anything. I can't say he's good or bad. Kind of a weird practice for him. Bubba Wallace. I thought Bubba was going to be better. Bubba fell off a lot. Thank you. So I think there was just too much fall off for Bubba. I think he moves up. I think he qualified worse than his car. I don't think he's a 19th place car. but it's going to take a little bit of skill for him to move up. Daniel Suarez. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Top 10 car? Maybe a top 5 car? I don't believe it. I don't believe my eyes. But Suarez was strong. Yeah. Top 10 contender, maybe. I think Suarez is good. If someone likes Suarez, go ahead. Go to town. You have my blessing. I know. Suarez top 10 or 10-1 top 10. Yeah. I got to see what I can get on that. Very hard for me to get down on FanDuel, anything meaningful. Daniel Suarez. Ooh, wow, that's a good price. Let's see. The group with Bubba Wallace is the 4, the 17, and the 45. Ooh, all plus 250. I think Bubba's probably the best car there. The 4 would probably scare me a little bit. Top 3 is going to be tough. Suarez over Carson. I just think Carson's going to be good. Yeah. I'm okay. If you can't take it, because we're not in Atlanta and you can't take Suarez, that's fine. I'm just telling you what I see. And I see arguably a top 5 car based on practice. Yeah, $30 on NASCAR. Yeah, it's a joke. I know. Western Union Mules. That reminds me of the old Tony and 5 Dimes days. Let's see. Moving on. Eric Jones. Where is he? Where is that Jones boy? Do I have his? Oh, there he is. I don't know. Does anybody have an opinion? Ooh, Suarez over Stenhouse. I like that. Suarez over Stenhouse. I like that. Where is that? Is that just I haven't been able to find on-screen stuff yet as they just came up as I was going live. Whoops. This is great. Great TV, but Suarez Stenhouse minus 145. That's still worth something. All right, Danny, don't screw me up on this. All right, good call. On screen, yeah, I like Suarez over Stenhouse. You can pay a price there too, in my opinion. All right, there you go. That's how the sausage is made right there. Okay, Eric Jones, Ross Chastain. I kind of thought he would qualify better. Again, a lot of pits, but he did have a little. He did kind of save it towards the end of his last run. So, like, I think Chastain's going to be okay in the long run. This is not his best track, but working his way through traffic, I do like Chastain. He's a hard guy to pass. He'll put the bumper to you. I'm hoping he works his way forward. I do have a side bet with someone where I took Chastain and they took the next guy, which is Kyle Busch. Those people that love Kyle Busch this week, how do you explain that he pitted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in practice? If you like Kyle Busch, why was he pitting? Why was Kyle Busch pitting? I know there's some people that are high on Kyle Busch. I don't understand why. He pitted 6 times in practice. 6. I don't like Busch today. He shows up on a lot of average lap times because he pitted 6 times. If I need to explain that to you, you're on the wrong show. If I need to explain to you why Kyle Busch pitting 6 times is going to help his average lap time, maybe there's a new show you need to watch before this one, because yeah, they could be Drake. They could be in experiment mode. Priest looking pretty sporty. Thoughts? Okay, I talked about Ryan Priest about 30 minutes ago when this thing started. Come on, Rowdy. This is not your first day. I don't like Byron. Oh man, we got people asking questions about people I already covered. Unbelievable. Austin Cindric. Like I said, I think that this whole camp looked better than most, and they held on in the long run. However, Austin Cindric is not a guy that I think is going to finish on the lead lap. This is not a place where he runs well. I'm not a Cindric guy. Noah Gragson, I could justify someone getting behind him. He did kind of hang on towards the end of practice-ish, but I just don't know how he gets up there. Who's going to the rear? Who's going to the rear? Is Cindric going to the rear or Gragson? The two? Okay, Cindric's going to the rear? Yeah, well, then I don't like him. That's tough. Busher. Again, weird practice out of this camp, this whole RFK group. I don't know. I have nothing on nor against him. I like I said, I just have 2 outrights and now 1 matchup. So I am not. Oh yeah, ask me about Chase Elliott. I'm not betting heavy on this race. I haven't really dug into matchups quite yet as they popped up right as I was going live. So, and I have to use mainly on-screen stuff to get any sort of decent amount of money down. So, let's see. Hocevar. I thought Hocevar was good. I know that everyone likes to fade him with Dylan, or they like Suarez over him. He's just fast. Yeah, he's just fast. Oh, yeah, I do have Blaney over Hamlin as well. That's right. Matchups will have you in heavy. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I will be. Yeah, counting down until I talk about the 11. Okay. Curse Notes where I like. Ricky Stenhouse, I don't like. I mean, slow on the short run, slow on the long run. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, the Spire's dumping some money. Yeah, if you faded him with Priest before practice, you probably are sitting pretty good. Yeah, Hocevar top 10, 4-1. That probably feels properly priced, but I wouldn't be shocked to see him there. But it feels properly priced, unless you have an offshore or a legal that has some crazy number. Yeah, McDowell over SVG. If there's a track where SVG is going to be good, I would say it'd be here. Harson 6-1, top 10. Okay, I mean, I thought kind of fair value was 4-1. Suarez plus 450. Carson not better than Hocevar. I don't know what that means. I'm getting off track here. SVG, I think he'll get better throughout the race. I can't imagine him. I think he's going to finish laps down. You know, Justin Haley thought he would be better here. Did a good long run, which I do like, but lots of fall off. He got up over that 21-second mark. For the last 4 or 5 laps, that's not very good. SVG was good in Xfinity yesterday. I agree. Let's see here. Tyler Reddick. Ugh. I mean, just pulling a Logano and mailing it in. Now, will he be a little better than where he started? Yes, but I don't think he cares. He does not care. This is not a good track for him. When he put it on the wall there in 3 and 4 against Blaney, he said, "This is my season because I suck at Martinsville." And he continues to suck at Martinsville. I don't think he cares. Just get him through this race. If he can somehow get off sequence and maybe steal some track position, maybe he'll be fine. But it's just not going to be good. John Hunter, same. Kaz, Corey LaJoy, Josh Blakey, Zane Smith. Okay, we're going to – Zane Smith, okay, terrible qualifying. How is he going to get up there? All right, Denny Hamlin. I think Denny could win this race. I do think he could win this race. There is enough speed in that 11 race car for him to win the race. Okay. I like the fact they fixed the car. That means that they like their car a lot. Now, where I think the broadcast got it wrong is they were making it sound like Hamlin had him covered. I don't think that. I think we didn't get a chance to see what Hamlin will do in the long run. Will he be strong? Yeah, I think he will. He's plus 950 at FanDuel. If you have the chance to live bet, obviously you live bet Hamlin when you think the moment is right. Where he will have issues is he is sandwiched right in between, I believe, the 10 and the 2. Fortunately, the 2 is going to the rear with him. So he will have a clean entry. His issue Denny Hamlin's issue on pit road will not be late in the race because Cindric, I feel like, will be laps down. It will not be with entry. It will be exit. If Gragson is on the lead lap, that means as Denny is pulling off of pit road, it looks like Gragson could be pulling in. That is where he will have issues. He's sandwiched between Gragson and Cindric. So those are the issues that you have when you don't qualify, is that pit road. How do you deal with traffic? And by the way, when you're back there with the squirrels, what happens? I feel like there's a joke that's going to come with a squirrel here today. But then he can win the race based on speed. No one's ever done it in this car. No one's ever in this car gone to the rear and won the race. Big week for squirrels, yeah. All right. Top 10. Chase, Byron. I'm going to say Briscoe, Larson, Logano, Blaney, Bell, Suarez, Hamlin, Bowman. Right? Elliott, Byron, Briscoe, Bowman. Ooh, maybe Priest. Larson, Logano, Blaney, Bell, Suarez, Hamlin. I didn't say Elliott. I swore I said Elliott. I don't know. I do not have Truex in the top 10. In what I said about Truex is his long run speed is not there. I don't think his long run speed is there. If he loses track position at all, I do not see him getting back up there. Did I not say Chase? Do I have Corey LaJoie in the top 10? Okay, that's funny. That was funny. Okay. Touche. I think, yes, I don't think the 19 team runs a flawless race. You want me to do this again? Yeah, Joey, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that Truex and Reddick will be drinking beers when the checkered flag flies. That's a good point. Elliott, Byron, Briscoe, Bowman, Larson, Logano, Blaney. I feel like I should have more. Suarez, Hamlin. Who am I missing this time? Martin Truex. This was the same thing last year. Yeah, Hamlin. Hamlin's top 10. Yes, Hamlin will be in the top 10. Bell, thank you. Thank you. Missing Burton. Okay, now I'm getting trolled. I love it. That comment of LaJoy top 10 was really good. Saying that was good. If you heard my rant earlier on Jeff Burton, I think we're getting Homestead Stage 3 of Larson. I think we're going to see the same thing, Cygnus. I agree. Okay. Okay, well, no, I'm not picking the race winner. It's not Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is not winning this race. Okay. He is not the biggest bet I've made all year. Not the biggest bet. No, the reason he's not a couch bet is the odds just aren't there. Like, it's so hard. I'm betting a lot on him, and I just can't get. I need to make a lot for the couch bet to be worth it. Mainly because I like my couch. I like my current couch, so I feel like we don't need one, but I don't make the calls. So I make the calls if, like, I win a bunch of money, then I can. Okay, fine. So Ryan Blaney does not get it done today. I mean, I feel like Blaney gets his ass kicked so bad. It's almost like he's not even on the same track as everybody else, if you know what I mean. And it was even said by the 5 team. No, because Elliott is a couch championship bet for me. So if Elliott wins, I'm thrilled. He's worth a couple couches if he wins. There was a the 5 radio was pretty good. They said that they're a top 5 car, with the exception, there's like a group of 5 cars that are really good, with the exception of, we'll just say, not Ryan Blaney, who is not in a league of his own. We'll just say that. My 4 that make it through are not Blaney, Chris Bell, and I'm sure you can figure out the other 2. I think Bell points his way in, and I think Ryan Blaney doesn't in. Yep, Bell gets in. Bell points in, and he should. And then we see not Ryan Blaney race Chris Bell. Yeah, Big Ross says he's not sure when Bell put on his second set of tires. Yeah, he may not have. Maybe after his first run would have been the only time. Blaney's minus 120 over Larson now. I saw there's been some plus 120. Yeah, I mean, it's Martinsville. Anything can happen. But I also think on long green flag runs, we're going to see some cars moving to the front. So we'll see. Yeah. I think Bell gets there. I don't know. I think Bell gets there. 20 was good in the long run. I agree. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.